Gentlemen, what's up? I hope we're doing well. I hope we're having an absolutely fantastic start today. Let me just put you down there. A good one here today. So I'm plugging back in the matrix today. And what I mean by that is after being away for a couple of weeks, literally turning my phone on for the first time, which is kind of scary and kind of interesting. You see, when we landed in Crete, we needed the phone on for the QR codes to get through immigration. And from that point, I literally took the phone, swiped, I think it's right, and turned the phone off for the next 10 days. It was left in the safe, it wasn't switched on, and it wasn't turned on in any way, shape or form. In fact, I'm pretty much unplugged entirely from the internet and all that sort of stuff. And it was amazing actually for 7 to 10 days to be in a place where you can have real clarity on your thoughts and in terms of what's going on. You see, I don't buy into the stuff that goes, you should be able to switch off, you should be able to turn off. I know men like you and I that are at the helm of a business. We've got to where we've got to because there's a drive there, and because we are constantly looking at new opportunities, constantly striving and constantly thinking about new ways of doing stuff. The trouble we have in order to make that work normally is that there are so many distractions that come from phones and comes from devices, whether that's emails pinging, whether that's the loops, the gambling loops that are built into Facebook, that are built into all the other apps on the phone, that it just sits there talking to us that says, pick me up, pick me up. So the time that it takes to problem solve, the time that it takes to find answers to what we're trying to do becomes more and more dilute and more distracted, because we've constantly got the phone talking to us. It's like Gollum in the Lord of the Rings, my precious. We pick this thing up. So I think over the last 7 to 10 days, I've got so much more clarity in terms of what needs to happen here inside of the One Man Empire movement, what needs to happen with the fellowship, and what needs to happen with the 2 or 3 other things that we've got going on as well. And I'm 100% convinced that has come down to having 0 distractions and being able to be fully present with Barney and Em in terms of sort of like releasing that side of things, and at the same time, when there's a little bit of downtime, to actually sit there and go, I really can think about this. I really can get to the root cause of this, and I really can spend 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever that time frame might be, without having to respond to the bell when it rings. So, phone's being turned back on today. What I'm committing to do, actually, moving forward now, and I'd be kind of interested if you guys want to play along with this as well, is the phone is going to be on and accessible between 8 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon, after which time phone's being turned off 100%. I'm also going to be bringing in, I think in the next couple of weeks, a power hour in the morning in terms of meditation. I've stopped doing meditation actually. I used to do that religiously on a day-by-day basis, and sort of got out of the habit of that, so I'm going to start bringing that back in as well. I've always found, whether it's been meditation, whether it's been yoga, having that breathing space also really helps with that sort of like clarity and that sort of things as well. So today, gentlemen, the phone's being turned back on. I will let you know what the fallout is, and we will go from there. But if you are sat and you are feeling like you are banging your head against a brick wall, if you are feeling like you can't push through a plateau, if you're feeling like you're stuck in ideas, I'm going to have you consider the best thing that you can do right now is, for the next 7 days, is literally turn your devices off and let the brain do the thinking. It's amazing how much clarity you will have. I look forward to catching up with you guys tomorrow. See you then. Have a good one, and catch you in a bit.